people that watch my content on YouTube. Today I'm sitting in the 4.6, just making a little bit of a random video. It's Thursday, somewhere after 6 o'clock. Just realized my clock is not currently set. I'm guessing my buddy, he would have disconnected the battery for welding. I just got the frame welded this week. It had a patch that was rotting out in the back of the frame rail. Had my buddy put a patch in it, cut it out, welded that up. I'm probably going to buy those frame rail repair panels eventually to help fix the rust that takes place there. I'm in Maryland, so rust isn't as bad as it could be. We're not in the Salt Belt. We're too far south for that, but still have a lot of rust issues. So that's always a pain. But I'm just driving the truck up in the driveway now. I'm getting ready to clean out the interior. I'm not going to wash it tonight, but it does need a wash probably sometime this weekend. I called off Saturday, so I have, tomorrow's Friday. I'm always off on Friday, so I have tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday off. Was going to go down to OC. I don't know if I am going to go to Ocean City, but I'm just kind of chilling right now, enjoying a mini vacation because I've been working hard for quite a while on end. Plenty of projects at work. Being a 20-year-old technician, it's been about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month since my last engine build. But I've been doing plenty of other stuff. Put a turbo in a 3.5 EcoBoost F-150. I got that done on Monday. Interesting experience, to say the least. Considering how that went for me being a Toyota tech. He sucks. My cat's here. She's chilling. But today, well, I just wanted to talk about some things with the F-150. Well, the 4.6 to be exact, because I also have a 5.0, as you will probably know from watching some of the videos. But honestly, with the 4.6, I've been having a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts on the 4.6. For a while I was having thoughts of selling, and then I just decided I'm going to keep it and continue to fix the stupid frame rust issues and just repair that. Oh, by the way, if you can't tell, I got a new screen protector on my phone, so there's no glare over the camera anymore, so that's good. But for the 4.6, honestly, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep repairing the rust, to be honest. Passenger side rocker does need love. I think I mentioned that like over and over again in videos. I'm gonna buy one of those rocker, what do you call them? One of those rocker sheets. It's like it's a new rocker, and I'll get my buddy cut that out and weld in a new one. Basically, just a replacement rocker. There, that's the best way to put it. And then the frame rails, they would be welded on top of the original frame rails, and then the original frame rails can just keep rotting out the inside, and hopefully, and the thought is that those new aftermarket frame rails will stick around for a long time yet. And then I can not worry about having to swap the frame, because before I was having thoughts of buying a parts truck, swapping the frame, or even selling that truck, getting a different truck, getting like a first gen 5.0, like a 2011 to 2014. 2014 will probably be out of the price range. 2011 maybe, or even getting like a 5.4, but that probably wouldn't be the best idea. But so 4.6, good, reliable. As you may know, that 4.6 has 322,000 miles on the original motor. Still running, still driving, still doing its thing. Almost has 323,000 miles now. Not that that really matters, just saying because it doesn't get driven nearly as much as it used to. I've had it for about a year and a few weeks now, and I've put almost 6,000 miles on the truck since I bought it, which isn't that much considering my new 5.0. I've already put over 3,000 miles on it. I just bought it in January, so in like 3.5 months, I've put 3,000 miles. It gets driven. That's the sweeper. It gets driven significantly more than the 4.6 does to this day. But also the mileage isn't really accurate on the 4.6 because it's on big 35s, and it's used to being on like 32s or whatever from factory. So, it probably, in reality, it probably has over 323,000 miles on it. I know what I was going to say. The whole purpose of the entire video was to talk about my funky idea of what to do with a motor with 323,000 miles on it. And that is what I really want to do is, since that 4.6, as you may know, 4.6s do last forever, but they're extremely underpowered. The F-150 variants are making 231 horsepower from factory, at least the ones from the 11th gens are. I don't know about the newer ones that came in, the 3 valves that came in the, I believe they were 3 valves, that came in the 12th gens for a while. I don't know what they made, but I know that the 11th gens made 231 horsepower. Obviously that truck's not even making that anymore because of how old and how many miles it has on it. It's more miles than most vehicles even reach these days. Seems like it has plenty more to go in it, to be honest with you. So that's why I'm considering doing some crazy stuff that might end up making the motor go bad. Hopefully not. And that is, I really want to put some stage 2 comp camshafts in it and upgraded valve springs. Talking about $1,000 worth of parts right there. But I really want to do it, because why not? Give it more power, give it an amazing sound, and I can ride around in a truck that I can be like, hey, I built the motor on it. Because there's, you know, handful of cars out there on the road that with motors that I built as of recent, and I'm riding around in my trucks that are just stock. So that'd be pretty cool to be able to ride around in a truck and be like, hey, I built that motor. Because it wouldn't just be camshafts. I would tear down pretty much the whole engine. I don't know if I would do it inside the truck. I might have to take it out, to be honest with you. It might be easier taking it out. Obviously, front cover have to come off. Take off all the timing components, so timing chain. I would replace the timing chain. Probably reuse cam gears, because you can get away with factory cam gears with these camshafts that I've been looking at. Obviously, take out camshafts, put in the new stage 2 comp camshafts, and then new valve springs. Probably keep the old valves, probably keep the old lifters, probably keep the old rockers, because that you can start getting really pricey for stuff that is probably still just fine. I mean, if I really felt like I needed to, I'd replace a lot of those, but basically rebuild the heads, take the heads off, because in order to do valve springs, have to take the heads off, because otherwise the valves will just fall into the piston and into the cylinder and collide with the piston. So I mean, really the only way to avoid that would be cranking each piston to top dead center and trying, but no, you could bend a valve. It's not worth doing all that. It would just be better to take off the heads, replace the head gaskets, get all that stuff done, so then I know I'm good for as long as the motor is able to hold up to the new power, which it won't be like a crazy amount of power that would be given with the new camshaft, just be upgraded torque and horsepower and the low to mid ranges, which I need for sure to make that truck more enjoyable. And not to mention, it would sound great. It'd be a semi-built motor, and it would probably be a lot healthier, to be honest with you, if everything holds up properly and if everything's in good condition. I mean, it continues to run well. So that's what I'm honestly thinking about. Let me know what you guys think of that idea. Would you like to see that? Eventually buy the parts, tear the motor down, maybe even make some videos about it, and then see the after, because I know there's people out there that like the cam 4.6s. I haven't seen too many in the 11th gens, but I have seen plenty of videos with 10th gen cammed 4.6s, and then I've seen plenty of 5.4s cammed in videos as well. But if you'd like to see that, let me know, and I can probably get into doing that eventually. Just save up a little bit extra money to throw around and buy a bunch of parts and find the time and place to tear the motor down and rebuild it, and then put it all back together and roll around and have more fun with the old dig rig. Here she is in all of her glory. I don't know if I made a video recently about the paint match that I did with that upper bumper right there. I didn't do a very good job on it. Gotta get one of my buddies to redo that for me, since I'm not the best with painting, to be honest with you. But I did do chrome bumpers. I think I did do a video on that. Yeah, I put chrome bumpers on the front and rear. Kept that bottom plastic piece black. Might repaint that black, because black, you don't really notice imperfections of that, to be honest. So I can kind of get away with that. Got the light bar in the front. Now that I think of it, it would be cool to clear out those headlights, figure out how to clear those out. I know that light right there, I can take the orange off so it looks clear like the other side. I think I'm going to do that here in a minute, and hopefully it won't burn out in the process, but it needs a good wash. Got bird crap all over that mirror because birds were trying to make a nest in this truck. Some mark on the, oh, it's just a bug stain on the grill. Put a new Rough Country sticker up on the top recently. I like the way it looks, to be honest with you. Some people hate the tow mirrors. I like the tow mirrors. I took off the wheel spacers, like the way that it sits too now. I'm gonna need new tires soon. Those ridge grapplers are getting old. Front ones are okay tread-wise, they're all starting to dry rot, and the rear ones are pretty bad. But here's the 4.6, and I really, really want to put some stage 2 cams in it. I feel like it could be a really good time.